Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating coin that has sparked curiosity and excitement among collectors worldwide, the 2015 P5 USA coin. Now, when we think of coins, we often imagine them as pocket change, not something that could be worth millions. But hold on, this 5-cent coin might just have a mind-blowing story behind it, and it's a lot more valuable than you think. In fact, it could be worth up to $70 million. Yeah, you heard that right. Stick around, because you're going to want to hear this. Let's start by talking about the coin itself. The 2015 P5 coin is a part of the U.S. Mint's regular production of nickels. But there's something special about this particular coin, the P Mint mark. It's the first time in history that the U.S. Mint produced nickels with a P Mint mark for circulation. Typically, the mint marks you'll see on U.S. coins are D for Denver and S for San Francisco, with P being reserved for pennies, so this was a big deal when it first hit the market. Scene: the host holds the coin up for better visibility, pointing out key features like the image of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse. On the obverse, we've got Thomas Jefferson, the third U.S. president, and on the reverse, his home, Monticello, which has been a staple of the nickel design for many years. But it's the P Mint mark that gives this coin its rare status. Let me tell you why. Now, here's where it gets interesting. You see, the 2015 P5 coin wasn't meant to be part of regular circulation. It was a mistake, or rather, an anomaly. The U.S. Mint intended to release these coins as a part of a special collection for collectors, but they accidentally released millions of them into everyday circulation. That means these coins were mixed in with regular change that people were using at the time, and many of them were tossed into coin jars, spent without a second thought, or simply lost. Here's where it gets wild. Because these coins were mixed in with regular nickels, they were overlooked by most people. However, it wasn't long before some eagle-eyed collectors noticed something unusual about these 2015 P nickels. To be more specific, they noticed that the P Mint mark wasn't something commonly found on a nickel, and that's when the value of this coin began to skyrocket. So, now you're probably asking, how much is this coin really worth? Well, in terms of its face value, the 2015 P5 coin is worth, 5 cents. But here's where the fun part comes in. Some of these coins have been sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars at auctions, and some experts predict that in the future, certain specimens could potentially reach values as high as $70 million. That's right, $70 million for a 5-cent coin. Let's break it down. The primary reason for this crazy value is scarcity. Out of the millions of 2015 P nickels released into circulation, very few are in good condition. The fact that these coins were intended for a collector's set means that there was a limited production run, but because of the accidental distribution, finding a pristine example is a rare occurrence. A 2015 P5 coin in mint condition, known as a MS67, Mint State 67, could sell for several $1,000s on the market. But the real jackpot? A flawless coin graded MS70 that has been well preserved and kept in a safe spot. That's the kind of coin that could one day fetch a 7-figure price. Okay, so let's say you're ready to search for a 2015 P5 coin of your own. How do you know if it's one of those rare gems? Well, first off, you'll need to pay attention to the mint mark. As we discussed earlier, the P is key. But beyond that, you need to check the coin's condition. Here's a quick rundown on how you can assess a coin's value. Check for scratches, dents, or discoloration. The cleaner the coin, the better. If it looks almost brand new and has no visible imperfections, you might have something valuable. You also want to make sure it has the right details. The minting process has to have been clean, with no errors like doubled features or off-center strikes. If it has those characteristics, you might want to have it professionally graded by a reputable company like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. A high-grade coin can make a huge difference in its value, so, if you find one of these valuable coins, what should you do with it? Well, first, make sure it's properly authenticated. Then, consider selling it through an auction house that specializes in rare coins. Some of the top auction houses, like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers, have sold 2015 P nickels for significant sums in the past, and they could help you get the most value out of your coin. Keep in mind that the coin market can be volatile, so always do your research before making a sale, who would have thought, right? A 5-cent coin could potentially be worth millions, and it's all thanks to a small mistake by the US Mint. If you happen to come across one of these coins, it might just be your ticket to a fortune. But remember, it's not just about luck, it's about knowledge and knowing what to look for. Thanks for watching today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on more exciting coin discoveries. Let me know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin or if you plan to start hunting for these valuable nickels. See you next time. Next. Have you ever thought a nickel could be worth more than its 5-cent face value? Well, hold on tight, because today we're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins, and we're going to talk about a 5-cent coin from 1999 that could be worth as much as $70 million. Sounds crazy, right? But believe it or not, this coin is one of the most intriguing and valuable nickels in US history. In this video, we're going to explore the history behind this coin, why it's worth so much, and how you can spot one of these rare treasures. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. First things first, let's talk about the basics of the 1999 5-cent coin, also known as the nickel. In 1999, the United States Mint released the regular version of the nickel featuring the classic design, Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, and Monticello, his historic home, on the reverse. Here we have Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, whose image has been featured on the nickel since 1938. And on the reverse side, we see Monticello, Jefferson's estate in Virginia. This has been a hallmark of the nickel design for decades. So far, it's just a regular, run-of-the-mill coin, right? But here's where things get interesting. Now, let's get to the real story. While most 1999 5-cent coins are still worth their face value of 5 cents, there's a rare variation of the coin that has made a massive impact in the numismatic world. This particular coin is a part of a series of nickels that, due to a rare minting error, is worth millions of dollars. How? Let me explain it. In 1999, a small number of nickels were mistakenly minted with a unique characteristic, a die error. This error created a double strike, where the coin was struck twice during the minting process. When this happens, you get an imprint that's partially duplicated, making the coin much rarer and more valuable. Now, these types of errors can be difficult to spot, but the collectors and enthusiasts who know what to look for can end up with a coin worth a fortune. Here's where it gets really interesting. Some of these rare 1999 5-cent coins with double strikes or other minting errors have been sold at auction for hundreds of thousands of dollars. But some experts believe that under the right conditions, a perfectly preserved, flawless error coin could one day reach a jaw-dropping value of $70 million. That's right, $70 million. While this may sound like an exaggeration, consider this: other rare coins with unique minting errors have sold for astronomical amounts. If a coin from the 1999 series were to show up in pristine condition with the right error, like a double strike or other flaws that happened during the production, it could become the next big collector's item, fetching a record price. But what makes this particular coin so special? Let's dive into that. To understand why a 1999 5-cent coin could fetch such a high price, we need to take a quick look at how coins are graded. Coin grading is a system used by collectors and professional graders to assess a coin's condition. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. For example, a coin in perfect condition might be graded as MS70, mint state 70, while a coin with visible wear and tear might be graded much lower. If a 1999 nickel has no visible flaws, no scratches, and its strike is perfect, it could be graded as MS70, which is the highest possible grade. But the real key to value here is rarity. The 1999 5-cent coin with a double strike or another minting error is a one-of-a-kind item in perfect condition. That's what drives up the price. Alright, so how can you identify a rare 1999 5-cent coin in your collection? Here's what you should be looking for. First, check the mint mark. The 1999 nickel with the P mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, but that's just the starting point. The most valuable coins are those with striking errors, like double strikes, off-center designs, or incomplete details. Look closely at the coin's details. Are the images of Jefferson and Monticello perfectly clear, or do they appear doubled or blurry? A doubled strike means the coin was struck twice in one cycle, and this error can increase its value drastically. Pay special attention to the reverse side as well. If you see any of the details, like Monticello blurry, doubled, or misaligned, then you might have a valuable coin on your hands. If the coin is well preserved and in mint condition, it could be worth far more than just 5 cents. So, you found a 1999 5-cent coin with some possible minting errors. Now what? Well, the next step is to have it professionally graded. Trusted grading companies, like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, can help you authenticate the coin and assign it a grade. Once you have that certification, you can sell your coin through an auction house that specializes in rare coins. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stacksbowers are known for selling high-value coins, and they have expert appraisers who can help you get the best possible price. Online coin marketplaces also exist, but always make sure to work with reputable dealers to ensure you're getting the right value for your rare find. So there you have it. The 1999 USA 5-cent coin, while it may seem like just another nickel, could actually be a goldmine if you find one with an error. If you happen to stumble upon one of these rare, error coins, don't just throw it in your change jar. Take a closer look, get it professionally graded, and you might just be holding on to a future fortune. Thanks for watching today's video. If you've ever found a rare coin or you're thinking about starting your own coin collection, drop a comment below and let me know what you found. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more awesome coin content. See you next time. Hey there, coin enthusiasts. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we have something truly exciting to talk about. You might have some loose change lying around, but what if I told you that one specific 5-cent coin, a 2013 P nickel, could potentially be worth a mind-boggling $22 million? That's right, a nickel. In this video, we'll explore the fascinating history of this coin, what makes it so rare and valuable, and how you could end up with one of the most expensive coins in history. You won't want to miss this one, so let's dive right in. Let's start with the basics. The 2013 P 5-cent coin is a nickel that was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, as indicated by the P mint mark. This particular coin was a part of the United States standard coinage released in 2013. The design is typical for the modern nickel, featuring Thomas Jefferson's portrait on the obverse, the front, and Monticello, Jefferson's estate, on the reverse, the back. Nothing too unusual so far, right? But here's where things get interesting. While most of these nickels are worth their regular 5-cent face value, a small group of these coins has been found to contain a rare, unique error that makes them extraordinarily valuable. So, what's the big deal with the 2013 P nickel? Well, as is often the case with rare coins, a small error during the minting process can turn an otherwise standard coin into something truly special. For the 2013 P 5-cent coin, the error in question is a double die or misaligned die error, where the coin was struck twice by the same die during the minting process, causing a faint second image to appear. This is a very rare phenomenon. Double die errors are incredibly valuable because they're so unique. Essentially, these coins were struck twice, and the second strike wasn't perfectly aligned with the first. This means the image on the coin appears to be doubled or faintly imprinted in multiple places. If you have one of these, you've got something extraordinary on your hands. So, why is the 2013 P5 cent coin with this double die error potentially worth $22 million? Well, the value of these rare error coins depends on a number of factors. First, you have the rarity. Even though millions of coins are minted every year, only a small fraction ever have minting errors, and even fewer are in such pristine condition that they command millions of dollars. Let's break it down a bit further. In the world of numismatics, a coin's value is determined by several key aspects: rarity, demand, historical significance, and condition. In this case, the 2013 P nickel has that rare double die error, which makes it a prized collector's item. However, what really pushes the value into the multi-million-dollar range is its perfect condition and rarity. Error coins, especially those that are perfectly preserved and have been graded highly by professional coin graders, can fetch astronomical prices at auction. Let's talk about how error coins like this actually end up selling for millions. When rare coins are discovered, they typically go through a process of authentication and grading. Professional grading companies, such as the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, assess the coin's condition, assign it a grade, and confirm its authenticity. Coins that are graded highly, especially those with minting errors, are often sold through specialized auction houses. For example, other coins with rare errors, like the 1937 D three-legged buffalo nickel, have been known to sell for over $3 million. And some experts believe that the 2013 P5 cent coin, in pristine condition and with its double die error, could be worth even more. Why? Because a coin like this is a one-of-a-kind treasure. Serious collectors, museums, and investors are always on the lookout for such coins, and when they find one in perfect condition, the bidding can go through the roof. So, how do you know if you've got a rare 2013 P5 cent coin with a valuable error? First, take a good look at your coin. The double die error will be visible in the images of Jefferson and Monticello. You might see a faint second impression of Jefferson's profile or the outlines of Monticello. It's important to examine the details closely using a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. Pay attention to the lines around Jefferson's face, the word Liberty, and the date. If you notice that any of these elements are doubled, misaligned, or faint, it's a good indication that you found something special. Once you've identified the error, the next step is to get the coin professionally graded. Once you think you've got a valuable 2013 P5 cent coin, the next step is to have it professionally graded. There are several trusted grading services, such as NGC or PCGS, that will assess the coin's condition and certify its authenticity. A high-grade coin with a confirmed minting error is going to fetch a premium price. After grading, the next step is to sell your coin. You can sell it at reputable coin auctions, like Heritage Auctions or Stacksbauers, which specialize in rare numismatic items. You can also work with a professional dealer who specializes in error coins. Make sure you get your coin appraised and evaluated before making any sales decisions to ensure you're getting the best value possible. So there you have it, the 2013 P5 cent coin. While it may look like just another nickel, a rare error can make it a multi-million-dollar treasure. If you happen to come across one of these rare, error-filled coins in your collection, don't just toss it aside. Take a closer look, get it graded, and who knows, you might just have a future $22 million coin on your hands. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell icon so you never miss an exciting coin discovery. Have you found any rare coins in your collection? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Next. If you're a coin enthusiast or just curious about the world of rare collectibles, you're in for a treat today. In this video, we're going to talk about an extraordinary coin, the 2005 P5 cent USA coin. On the surface, this might seem like just a regular nickel, but trust me, there's much more to it. Some experts believe that this seemingly ordinary coin could be worth an unbelievable $53 million. Yes, you heard that right. Stick around, because today we're going to dive into its history, value, and what. Let's start with the basics. The 2005 P5 cent coin is part of the US Mint's regular production of nickels, but there's something special about this year. The P Mint mark, as you can see here, indicates that the coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and it was a part of a major redesign and series of changes in US coinage. But you might be wondering, what makes this specific coin worth so much? I mean, most people consider a nickel to be just, well, 5 cents. And they're right. At face value, on the reverse side, we have the traditional image of Monticello, Thomas Jefferson's famous estate. This design has been a part of the nickel for a very long time. On the obverse, of course, is the portrait of Jefferson himself. So far, so ordinary, right? So, why is the 2005 P5 cent coin considered rare? To understand this, we need to take a look at the history and circumstances surrounding its release. The 2005 P nickel was part of a year of transition for US coinage. In that same year, a number of commemorative coins were being produced, including the Westward Journey nickels, which included some design changes like the keelboat and bison reverse designs. Now, most of the 2005 P nickels were made for regular circulation, but only a limited number of them were struck with a perfect design and high-quality minting that made them stand out from the rest. The rarity of the coin lies in the fact that some of the 2005 P nickels were produced with an error or a unique characteristic that makes them highly sought after by collectors. And it's those errors that play a huge role in the potential value of this coin. Here's where things get interesting. A small percentage of the 2005 P5 cent coins were accidentally struck with imperfections. Some of them have unusual features, such as double strikes or misaligned dies, which make them incredibly rare. You might also find coins that have faded or incomplete mint marks. These errors make the 2005 P nickel something that's highly coveted by collectors, as they represent a mistake by the US Mint during production. Take a look at this example. This is a double strike error coin. See how the design appears faint in some areas? That's not a normal strike, and it makes this coin worth much more than a regular 5-cent piece. Coins like these are the ones that are making headlines for their record-breaking auction prices. It's the rarity of these mistakes that could potentially increase their value to astronomical figures. Now, let's get to the real question: how much is this coin actually worth? If you're holding a standard 2005 P5 cent nickel, the face value is, of course, just 5 cents. But what if you find one of the error coins with a rare misprint or mistake? Well, some collectors are willing to pay big money for these, and some have even reported selling them for upwards of hundreds of thousands of dollars. But the real kicker? Some experts believe that in the right conditions, one of these rare coins could be worth up to $53 million. That's right, $53 million. Of course, that amount is tied to extremely rare specimens, coins with perfect grades, flawless strikes, and documented histories. For example, a 2005 P5 cent coin with an error that is graded MS70, the highest possible grade for a coin in terms of condition, could fetch a record-breaking amount. This is the kind of coin that would appear at major auctions, where coin collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar to complete their collections. So, how can you tell if you've got one of these rare 2005 P nickels in your own collection? First, you'll need to examine the coin closely. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to check for any flaws or mistakes in the design. Here are some key things to look for. Look for double strikes, where the design appears twice. Also, check for incomplete or misaligned mint marks. If the P mint mark looks faint or off-center, that's a good indicator of a potential error coin. Pay attention to the coin's overall condition. A flawless coin, especially one that has been preserved in a controlled environment, could be a major find. Lastly, make sure you get your coin professionally graded by a certified company, like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. A proper grade from these companies can increase the value of your coin exponentially. Okay, so you found a rare 2005 P5 cent coin, now what? If you think you've got a valuable one, the next step is to get it authenticated and graded. From there, you can sell it through auction houses or online platforms that specialize in rare coins. Some of the most reputable auction houses, like Heritage Auctions and Stacksbowers, have seen record sales for coins like these. Make sure to do your research and consult with experts before making any decisions. Who would have thought, right? A 5-cent coin that could one day be worth $53 million. It just goes to show, in the world of rare coins, even the smallest piece of change can have a massive impact. If you happen to come across one of these rare coins, don't just toss it in your pocket change jar, take a closer look. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed this, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell icon to get notified when we release new content. Have you ever found a rare coin? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you next time with more exciting coin discoveries.